Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. So in the previous video we have seen how to use the concept of image mapping. Now in this video we will see how to include the form tag. So before including the form tag, let me create a folder. I'll explore here. So this is my HTML folder. Here let me create a folder, suppose form. Okay, so this is the form. So now if you go here you can see I have this form. So let me create the page. So this is my HTML, this is opening tag of HTML, this is the closing tag of HTML. So within that I'll include the head, then the title, and write form tag, then close the title. Okay, and then close the head. Fine. And then I have the body tag, and then I'll close the body tag. Fine, let me save it. I'll go to form and I'll save it with form.html. Fine. So within that I'll let me give some body color, bg color, suppose pink, and then I'll include the form. So within the form tag, basically we have two attributes, that is action and method. Okay, so method can be get or it can be post. Fine. A method can be get or post, but if I use get, then all the details that I have in the form will be displayed in the URL. It is not much more secure if I using get, but if I using post, then it's much more secure, and all the details will not be displayed in the URL. In this video I'll show you the difference of get and post method in the method attribute. So in the form tag we have two attributes, action and method. In action, suppose I have a page, suppose redirect dot html. So when I click on the in the form, I have a submit button. When I click on the submit button, it will go to this redirect dot html page. Fine. And now in the method I am using post. Fine. So let me save it. So within the and let me close the form tag. Okay, so within the form I'm including table. So table align is equal to center. I'll give some border. I'll use cell spacing and cell padding. Fine. Padding. Fine. Okay, so I've made the table align center, border 1, cell spacing 0, cell padding 0, and then I will save the I will close the table. Okay, so within the table let me include some caption, form with table. Fine. Okay, and then I'll start the tr tag. So in the tr tag, in the first td, I'll have suppose some first name. Okay, uh, I close the td. Okay, then in the second td, I want to represent the details in the tabular format. That's why I'm using the table tag. So within the table tag, I have a caption, and the text will print as it is in the center of the table tag of the table, and then I have the first tr Within that, the first TD is first name, and the second TD I will use the input tag. So input type, I can use various types which I am going to show you, and then I have the name attribute. So let it be f name. Okay, fine. So in the first TD I have the first name. So this is also called caption. Uh, it's called this first name is nothing but the labels. I can have various labels. I can have the various. This is the caption of the table tag, and then within that, the first TD I have the first name. So suppose in the form you have seen that enter your first name, enter your last name, enter your mobile number. So all those things are nothing but the labels. So this is the first TD within the first TR. Then the second TD I have the text box. So for the text box, I need to use the input tag. मुझे input tag use करना पड़ेगा. Input tag का दो attributes है, एक type जिसका text है और एक मैं name attribute यूज कर रहा हूँ f name. तो और मैं इसको td को क्लोज कर रहा हूँ और फिर मैं इस tr को आई एम क्लोजिंग द फर्स्ट tr. Fine. So okay. So within the form I have a table, and then within table I have some caption, then I have the tr, and with the first tr I have a td, and then the second td. Fine. So I am saving it, Ctrl plus S, then run, and then launching Chrome. So you can see this is the background color pink. You can see within the HTML folder, आपने देखा है कि मेरा एक फोल्डर है HTML, उसके अंदर मैंने एक फॉर्म फोल्डर बनाया हूँ, उसके अंदर मेरा फाइल है form.html. So you all have seen I have the HTML folder. Within the HTML folder I have the form folder. Within the form folder I have a file form.html. आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हो मेरा एक कैप्शन है फॉर्म विथ टेबल, एंड देन दिस इज द फर्स्ट टीआर. ये पहला टीआर है, उसके अंदर पहला टीडी फर्स्ट नेम है और सेकंड टीडी में मेरा एक टेक्स्ट बॉक्स है. ओके. So same way I'm going to include one more tr. Okay, so let me include one more tr. So td last name, this is also a label. Different the text will which comes as it is in the form, those are nothing but the labels. So td, and then I have input type is equal to text. Okay, and then name is equal to lm, which means last name. Okay, so I am closing the td, and then I'll close the tr. Fine, I save it and I go to the browser and then F5. So you can see this is the first name, okay, and this is the last name. So I can give suppose any name, James, okay, and Smith. Fine. So this is the first tier, this is the second tier. Within this first tier आप लोग ने देखा ये मेरा पहला टीडी है. ये पहला टीडी में मैंने लिखा है फर्स्ट नेम. सेकंड टीडी में है एक टेक्स्ट बॉक्स है जिसका टाइप है टेक्स्ट, नेम इज एफ नेम, एंड फॉर दिस वन टाइप इज इक्वल टेक्स्ट and name is equal to name. So same thing you can see here. This is the first tier, this is the second tier. Within that I have two td. Fine. Now I'll insert one number td, suppose mobile number. Oops. Okay, and then I have td input type is equal to number. This all this are comes under HTML5. This type, number, and the others types are also there. All this comes under HTML5. So name is equal to suppose mob. Okay, and then I close the td, and then closing the tr. Fine, save it, and then we'll go to the browser F5. Now you can see this, since I've used type is equal number, आप लोग देख सकते हो मैंने यहाँ पे type number लिखा है, तो one arrow symbol will come where I can enter the value. So this is for minus, this is for plus. So I can give only numbers. I cannot enter any text. You can check when you will be inputting this uh, input type number. Here you won't be able to enter any text. Only numbers are possible because I have used type is equal to number. Fine. Now I'll include one more tr within that ph span 2, and then within that I have input type is equal to submit, and value is equal to within double quotes submit. So it will print as it is. I am creating a submit button. It will take as it is. And why I am taking th full span 2. So अगर आप लोग देखोगे जब मैं इसको एग्जीक्यूट करूंगा कि अगर मैं यहाँ पे th full span 2 यूज करता हूँ तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली सेंटर पे आएगा. So for that I am using th full span 2. So if I use th full span 2, automatically it will come in the center of the form. So that's why I'm using th full span 2. And then I have one more input type. Input type is equal to reset. Okay, and I am giving the value is equal to reset. Okay, fine. So let me close the ph. Okay, then I close the tr. Fine. So fine. So I have total 4 tr. So in the first tr I have first name, second tr I have last name, third tr I have a mobile number, and then the last one I have used the th tag. So within the th tag I have used full span 2. So I have used submit and reset. So when I click on the reset button, everything the data that I have entered will be cleared. So let me press F5 button. So here you can see it looks quite pretty good, that because of using th full span 2, the buttons are in the center. So let me see with the reset button. Suppose I'm entering some content in this button, in this text box. Okay, and then when I click on the submit button, automatically all the data will clear. तो मैं यहाँ पे जैसे सोचो आपने कुछ गलती किया होगा और आपको लग रहा है कि मैंने जो कंटेंट लिखा है वो गलत है, तो आपको अगर क्लियर करना होगा, अगर आप क्लियर करना चाहते हो, तो जैसे आप ये रीसेट बटन प्रेस करोगे तो सब कुछ क्लियर हो जाएगा. So for that reason, you have seen that in the form, specifically there will be some buttons like submit, there will be a button like OK. So all those things are possible by using the submit button. So I can use input type is equal to submit, or I can use only the simple button tag. So which I will be showing you in the upcoming videos. So now we can use one more attribute here, that is placeholder. So what we will do in the placeholder, we will be giving some messages that why we are included this text box. तो आप लोग अगर कोई सोचो मैसेज डिस्प्ले करना है आप लोग को एक टेक्स्ट बॉक्स में, तो आप वो कोई मैसेज डिस्प्ले कर सकते हो बाय यूजिंग द प्लेस होल्डर. सो हियर you can enter, suppose you can pass any string. Suppose enter your first name. Okay, I'm saving it, then I'll go to browser and then F5. So you can see it will show you like what this text box is all about. This text box it's showing that you need to enter your first name. So for that reason you can use the placeholder. So same thing, the same placeholder you can use here. Placeholder, enter your last name. Okay, fine, I'm saving it. Then refresh, you can see it will show you the whatever things you will write within the double quotes of placeholder attribute. जो भी चीज आप लिखोगे प्लेस होल्डर एट्रीब्यूट के अंदर डबल कोट्स के अंदर, तो एज इट इज शो करेगा ब्राउजर में. So you can see here it's showing here, and then same thing for mobile. Place folder, enter your number. Just to understand you all, I am writing in this way, but it's not a professional way. You should write mobile number whole. So let me write it like that only. Enter your mobile number. Fine. I'm saving it and then go to the browser. Then you can see all the text that you have entered in the placeholder will show in the text box. So when you will start entering the details in the text box, the placeholder will remove. But when I'll clear it, automatically it will show in the text box. So like this, I can include the placeholder in the text box. So apart from the, like for string, I can use first name, last name, enter use some details, which anything, any details which contains string. So for that reason, I can use the text. For number, suppose for mobile number, some credit card numbers, suppose some registration number, roll number. For that reason, you can use the uh, type is equal to number. But since registration number will be it contain numbers, but roll number will be some combination of character and number. So that we will see in the upcoming videos. Now here we can include one more tr, and let me include the email ID. I'll include one more td, and here I'll include input type is equal to email. So this is also one more type of HTML5. So name is equal to email, and I'll use some placeholder is equal to enter your email. Okay, and then I'll close it, and then I will have to close the TD. Fine. So here you can see I have the TR. And to close the TR. Okay. So I have this tr opening tag and closing tag, which is nothing but a paired tag. So then I have the td. Then this is the label of the email ID, and then in the second td I have the type is equal to email, and name I've given email for email ID, mob for mobile number, l name for last name, and f name for first name. So I'll save it, and then I'll go to the browser and then refresh. So here you can see it auto it will detect automatically the email ID that you have entered. So it will detect all the email IDs. Okay. So suppose James 019 at the rate gmail.com. So all those things you will able to enter in the email ID. Now what will happen if I change the method? I have told in the initial in the initial of the video, I have told that I'll show you the difference of get and post. So before that, let me create a file that is redirect.html. So I'll click Ctrl plus N. I'll create a new file HTML. Okay, then HTML. Then within that I have head, then the title, suppose second page. I'll close the title, I'll close the head. Fine. Within the body, I'll within the body I'll include suppose some h1. Welcome to your profile. Fine. You have successfully created an account. And like that, some message will, you have seen like that some message will be displayed once you have created an account. So just think about that of creating a Facebook account. Just think about a Gmail account. So at that time you have filled your some form. Suppose you're booking some hotel rooms. You're booking some hostel rooms. So at that time you have to fill several forms. So same thing here, like by using the HTML code you can create a form. So when you click on the submit button, so you will get another message where it will show some greetings message. So all these things are possible by using the form. Okay, and then let me save it with redirect.html. Fine. So you can see this is redirect.html and you have this redirect.html. Fine. So I'll go to the browser and let me enter some details. Ram Das, sorry, this is the first name. Das, suppose some mobile number, some dummy number, ram110@gmail.com. Okay, when I click on submit button, it will redirect. You can see in the form action I have this redirect.html, and it will show some message. Welcome to your profile. You have successfully created an account. Okay, so the same thing I have mentioned here in the redirect.html. Now what will happen if I use method is equal to get? So let me save it. So let me go to the previous form, the previous page, that is form.html, and here let me include some new content. Okay, okay. So this is my email ID. I guess you all knows those who are watching the videos from the initial from the first video. So this is my official email ID for this channel, and then I have this name and I have this mobile number. Okay, fine. So now right now I have a form method get, and I have used the action redirect.html. So since I have used the method get, so what will happen when I click on the submit button? मैं जब यहाँ पे submit button पर click करूँगा, तो आप लोग देख सकते हो all my details जो यहाँ पे है ना, एफ नेम इज इक्वल टू अनिक एट सिंबल, एल नेम आचार्य जी एट द रेट सिंबल, मोबाइल नंबर एट द रेट ampersand, email, some email, all those things that I have entered in that form. So all details will come with the ampersand symbol. F name is equal to name, ampersand, then L name, the last name, ampersand, mobile. So all those things will come in the URL. But it's not secure one, because I don't want to display my details to the next page. There might be some details of some bank account. वहाँ पे जो मैं फॉर्म फिलअप कर रहा हूँ, वहाँ पे मेरा बैंक का अकाउंट नंबर हो सकता है, मेरा ओटीपी नंबर हो सकता है, मेरा सीवीवी नंबर हो सकता है. So these are all very like very personal details which needs to be secure. So for that reason I won't use the method get. So इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे मेथड पोस्ट यूज करूंगा, क्योंकि अगर मैं मेथड गेट करूंगा तो मेरे जो सारे जो डिटेल्स है फॉर्म में, वो जो यूआरएल है यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले हो जाएगा. तो अभी आप लोग देख सकते हो, अगर मैं यहाँ पे सबमिट पे क्लिक किया तो लेट मी रिफ्रेश इट वन सेकेंड. सो अगर मैं यहाँ पे सबमिट पे क्लिक करता हूँ, तो अगर मैं सबमिट पे क्लिक करता हूँ, तो यहाँ पे जैसे मैं सबमिट पे क्लिक किया तो वो जो डिटेल्स है वो यहाँ पे नहीं शो हो रहा है. बट अगर मैं यहाँ इफ आई हैव यूज्ड मेथड इज इक्वल टू गेट, देन ऑल दोस डिटेल्स विल रिफ्लेक्ट इन दिस यूआरएल. अगर मैं यहाँ पे गेट यूज करूंगा तो सारी डिटेल्स यहाँ पे शो करेगा. अगर मैं पोस्ट करूंगा तो सारी डिटेल्स यहाँ पे शो नहीं करेगा. So like that we can use different forms. So in the next video I'll show all the like type, like checkbox, radio button, text box, okay, then drop down. So all those things I'll show as an exercise of the form tag. So hope you have understood how to create a form, and I have used the table tag so that I can represent it in a proper format. And if you have any doubt, don't forget to comment in this video. For more, to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Stay tuned, stay connected. Take care. Bye.